You're welcome to this special class. Actually, this is a special request. It's a video on request, but I think you are going to find it useful because it's applicable to anyone that is going for condolence visit. You are traveling from abroad to home. You are not very conversant with Igbo language on how to greet someone who is bereaved. You will find this video very interesting. So pay attention. Uh, from here, we can see that in Igbo, anyị ga-eleba mkparịta ụka anya dịka o metụtara ndị dị iche iche ị nwere ike izute mgbe ị gara mgbaru akwa. Mgbaru akwa is called condolence visit. So this is saying that this video will be considered, as a conversation that relates to different people you may meet on a condolence visit. So we're going to treat it in that perspective, looking at the type of people you are likely to meet when you go on a condolence visit, from the people that gather there to specific people you want to talk to or greet, to their children, to relatives. So all those areas are covered. So pay rapt attention and be sure you watch this video to the very end. Let's continue from now. So we begin with this. Ikele ndị gbakọrọ ebe mmadụ nwụrụ. Okay, that is greeting people that gathered outside, at a compound where someone is bereaved. People will be gathered there. They may not necessarily be relatives, but neighbors and friends who gather around there. So let's look at, when you enter there, what do you say to them as you begin? As we begin, you just say "Ndewo no," greetings, you people. Oh, "Ndewo no." So you are not actually directing this greeting to somebody. You are looking at a crowd of people that are gathered. You say "Ndewo no," but you say beyond, go beyond that and say "Kedu ife m na-anụ?" This ife is used because this video was originally meant for someone from Anambra State. Otherwise, we say "Kedu ihe m na-anụ?" Change this ife to ihe, but all the same, both are correct. "Kedu ihe m na-anụ?" or "Kedu ife m na-anụ?" which means, what am I hearing? Okay, that's not talking to everybody generally. And you now say "Ndono, ndono," as a follow-up. Sorry to you people, oh, you people, no, you are not particular, about anyone. You are making a general greetings to everybody. So three things we said here. Ndewo no, first greeting. Kedu ife m na-anụ, or kedu ihe m na-anụ? What am I hearing? Of course, you know what you are hearing. Then you now greet Ndono, Ndono. Let's go on from there. This is a general greeting. Now let's go to the main person that is bereaved. For example, we adopted a wife of a deceased person here. Ikele, nwunye, onye nwụrụ anwụ. So our attention here is on the wife of the deceased. If it's the husband that you have gone to greet, you will change this thing to Ikele di onye nwụrụ anwụ. Okay, let's go on with that. What do we say to the woman? Ọ bụzi ka nna anyị siri gaba. Ọ bụzi ka nna anyị siri gaba. Some people will say ọ bụzi ka nna anyị siri laa. Okay, or laba. This means, is that how our father went? Okay, that is gaba. But if you say la, you say, is that how our father, went home? Is that how he went home? Then you say ọ bụzi ka nna anyị siri laa. So, but here we use gaba, went. Okay, so either of the two is acceptable. We say more things because this is the main person. Okay, if it's a man you went to greet that lost his wife, you can say "Obuzika nne anyị." You change this nna to nne. Nne anyị siri gaba. If it's a child, you say "Obuzika nwa anyị siri gaba." Whichever person you are greeting, you are going to change this to that. Then you now say ndo. Ndo meaning sorry, sorry. But you're going to say more than that. You can say jide obi gị aka. Jide obi gị aka, hold your heart. Is a way of comforting someone. You want to, encourage the person. But you say more than this. You can say Chineke macha ife niile. God knows everything. Chineke macha ife niile. Okay? God knows everything. But then you say more than that. You can say Biko dibe. Biko dibe, please take heart. Or please, control yourself. Please endure. Okay? Dibe is endure. You can say diwe. Okay, endure or take heart. Okay, bear it. There's nothing we can do. Please bear it. Then we'll move on. We can say, Chineke ga-elekọta gị na ụmụ gị. If the person has children, you say, Chineke ga-elekọta gị na ụmụ gị, meaning God will look after you and your children. Chineke ga-elekọta gị na ụmụ gị. Okay, you can as well say more than that. You can say, Biko ebezina akwa. Biko ebezina akwa. Some will say, ebezila akwa, changing this N to L. Ebezina akwa or ebezila akwa. Some will say, ebekwana akwa ọzọ. All are correct. But we use biko ebezina akwa, meaning please don't cry anymore. Don't cry anymore. Don't cry again. We move on. Finally, we have jide onwe gị aka maka ụmụ gị. This may not be the last one. Jide onwe gị aka maka ụmụ gị. Hold yourself because of your children. Your husband is gone, but you need to be alive and strong to take care of the children he left behind. So hold yourself because of your children. You can also say, Ka Chineke kasie gị obi. May God console you. The word of mouth of a human being cannot do that. God should be the one to comfort the woman. Ka Chineke kasie gị obi. May God console or comfort you. Then you can also say, Biko hichaa anya mmiri gị. Biko hichaa anya mmiri gị. Please wipe your tears. Anya mmiri is tears. Okay? Wipe your tears. All right? You can also say, Kee maka ụmụ gị. After talking to her, you are not asking, or him as the case may be, you want to talk to the children. You now say, Kee maka ụmụ gị. How about your children? Okay, the person may answer, here are they, or see them here. Then we are now moving to talk to the children. Ikele, ụmụ onye nwụrụ anwụ, greeting the children of the deceased. Let's say a few things to the children here. Number one, ụmụnne m ndonu, meaning, sorry, my sibling. Ụmụnne m ndonu, ụmụnne m ndonu, sorry, my sibling. Okay, my young ones, my children. Okay. If it is, you can also say, Umum Ndonu, my children. Sorry for all of you. Okay? That is, Ndonu is plural. Ndo is one person. This Nu here is a sign of plural. It's like Unu, you people. So Ndonu combined together. Sorry, my siblings. Sorry, you people. Right? You can say further to the children. Unu ebezina akwa. Just like we said earlier. Unu ebezina akwa. You people should not cry again. You can also assure the children of your support. Okay? Or say, you can say, Nna unu anoi mana Chineke no. Right? You are directing them to God now. Nna unu anoi mana Chineke no. Your father is not available, or God is available. You are comforting the children now. You can also say, Chineke ga-elekọta unu. God will look after you people. Chineke ga-elekọta unu. All right. You can also say, unu nwere anyị niile dịka nna. Unu nwere anyị niile dịka nna, assuming they lost their father. You are now assuring them that they have you also, and all of you around as their father. They shouldn't lose hope. Unu nwere anyị niile dịka nna. You have all of us as fathers. Let's go to other people. Ikele nne na nna onye nwụrụ anwụ, greeting the parents of the deceased, assuming a man and a woman who are still alive lose their own children or child, and you go there to greet the grandfather or the father of the deceased, which is not always very good. We don't pray for that, but it does happen that you are going to greet the father of the deceased. What do? How do you do that? You say, Nna ochie ndo, assuming you are talking to the man now. Nna ochie ndo. If it's a woman, you say, Nne ochie ndo, or Nne nnukwu. Okay? But Nne ochie is also better. Grandfather, grandmother, sorry. Okay? Then we'll move on to say, Obi sie gị ike. Of course, a man that lost a child, and especially elderly person, will always be losing hope. Knowing that his expectation will be that the child will take care of him. But now the child is gone and he's an old man. You can now say, Obi sie gị ike, be strong at heart. He needs that. Obi sie gị ike, be strong at heart. You can go on to say, Anyị agaghị afụ ụdị a ọzọ. This is for Anambra Igbo. We can use anyị agaghị ahụ changing F to H. Anyị agaghị ahụ ụdị ya ọzọ, meaning we shall not see this type again. It's not a good thing that a child will, die before the father, especially when the father or mother is aged. So it's not a good thing. So we always tell them we will not see this type again. Anyị agaghị afụ or anyị agaghị ahụ ụdị ya ọzọ. Amen. You can say, biko ebekwana akwa ọzọ. Please don't cry again. Okay? Biko ebekwana akwa. We use ebezina before. We are using ebekwana. They are all the same thing, depending on what you prefer to use. You now say, ozugo. Ozugo is enough. Is enough. You have cried enough. Okay, let's go to some other person. Ikele, ikwu na ibe, onye nwụrụ anwụ, talking about relatives of the deceased, greeting relatives of the deceased. What do we say to them? We can say ndị nkem. We may be part of the relatives, so we say ndị nkem, my people. Even if you are not part of them, you can use the same language. Ndị nkem, ndono, my people. Sorry, general people that are related to the deceased. You are talking to them as a group. Kanyi dibeo or kanyi diwe, depending on the dialect you prefer. Kanyi dibe or kanyi diwe. Let us take heart. Right? You can also say Chineke macha ife niile or Chineke macha ihe niile. If you are not in Anambra, change F to H. Chineke macha ihe niile. But here we have Chineke macha ife niile, meaning God knows everything. It's well known to him. Secret things belong to God. You also say, you people should not cry again. We've used this several times, so you should be very much conversant with it now. Okay? Should not cry anymore, any longer. All right. We can also say, Ozo agayeme. Ozo agayeme. This another one will not happen, or it will not happen again. Ozemena. Right? We use that for people's name too. This is where we got the name Ozemena. Another one should not happen. It's always part of a reminder of death. That name, Ozemena. All right. Let's go on to few things they may ask you or say to you as you come to greet. Ihe ụfọdụ ha nwere ike ịgwa gị as you are greeting them. These are likely things they may say to you, depending on whether they know you before or they don't know you at all. Let's look at a few of those things. Let's begin from part one, from those who know you as you come to greet, as you come for the condolence visit. If you are meeting people that know you already before, these are likely things they may, say to you in response. And I'm going to also treat the answers or the likely answers you might give them, as the case may be. Let's look at that. The likely things they may say to you. Ke. They can also say Ke, which means how do you do? Okay, or how are you? Ke is how do you do? Or how are you doing? Ke is how are you? Okay, so you can answer Ademma, which means I'm okay, I'm fine. They may also ask you Orogekwan, which means how about your work? Or your work too. So anytime you see Kwano, is a follow-up question. And your work too, that is the meaning of Orogekwano. And your work too, Oro is work, Ge is you are. Orogekwano, and your work too, you can say Ona Gofoma, it's going well, it's going fine. They may also ask you, Ole Maka, Omuakagi, if they know you have children, they may want to ask you, Ole Maka Omuakagi, how about your children? You can answer Ha Demma, they are fine, or they are okay. Then they can say, Emaila Makibia, thanks for coming. Emaila Makibia, thanks for coming. Okay, you now say, Odemma. You say, that's fine, it's okay. They can ask further questions depending on how much they know you. If they know you have a mother or a father, they can ask, Ndegekwan, your mom too? What about your mom? It can be Nagekwan, how about your father? They know you have a father, a living father. You say, Odemma. They may ask, they are combining both father and mother. You can say, instead of saying Odemma, you say Ha Demma plural. If they say Nena or Kema Kande Morogi, the people that gave birth to you, say Ha Demma. They can also say Odeka Osoyi Gibia. if they know you have a mom or a dad, but none of them came with you, you came alone, they can ask you, Odeka Osoyi Gebia, or Odeka Osoyi Bia. It's like he or she didn't come with you. Odeka Osoyi Bia. It's like he didn't come with you or she didn't come with you. Maybe your mother or your father. You can answer A Osoyi, meaning yes, did not come along. Osoyi, she or he didn't come along or didn't come with me. They can ask you, Gini merena Osoyi, why did he or she not follow you? Especially this is always likely going to be a question from relatives that know you very well. Say, Gini merena Osoyi, why did she or he not come with you? You can say, O nwere ka ọnọdụ dị. O nwere ka ọnọdụ dị. Yes, condition is somehow. You don't want to divulge the whole thing. You just say, O nwere ka ọ dị. O nwere ka ọnọdụ dị. You can remove ọnọdụ and just say, O nwere ka ọ dị. It's somehow, there's a way it look like. Okay, it's somehow. Okay, but O nwere ka ọnọdụ dị is the condition is somehow. Okay, you don't want to say exactly what happened. It's best known to you. Okay, they can also say ahụ ọdịkwa ya, ahụ ọdịkwa ya, ahụ ọdịkwa ya. Is she or he okay health-wise? That is ahụ ọdịkwa ya. Okay, hope is okay, hope is fine health-wise. You can say ahụ dị ya is okay, he's strong. The body is okay, ahụ is the body. The body is fine, it's strong. They can also say kee maka ụmụ gị. Of course, if they know you have children, you can say ha dị mma. If it's ụmụ plural. But if it's one person, kee maka nwa gị, they won't put ụmụ, it will be nwa, kee maka nwa gị. Then in this case, it will not be ha dị mma, it will be ọ dị mma, one person. Right? Let's go further. Then we are looking at those who don't know you at all. What are the likely things they may say to you in response as you come to pay a condolence visit and you are expressing your feelings to them? Ka ile ya anya n'otu n'otu. Nke mbụ, nne ọ gị mụrụ ndị a. This is nne, not nne ọ gị mụrụ ndị a. They are saying, woman, are you the one that gave birth to these children? Let's assume some people are following you that look like you and they suspect they are your children. The strangers who don't know you too well can say, nne, they should be coming here. Nne ọ gị mụrụ ndị a. Meaning, woman, you the one that gave birth to these children or these people? You can say A if the answer is yes, or if the answer is no, depending on what you want. You can say A, you can say mba, that is no also. Or mba is no. Why A, hi, is yes. Okay. Then they can ask you, Kedu ahaha, what is your name? Kedu ahaha, what is their name? Ha is plural. But if it's one person, they can say Kedu ahaya. This will change to ya, ya. Okay. If it's one person, you say ahaya bo. So thing. If there are more than one, you say aha nke bo. The name of this one, you are pointing at one of them. Bo, you put the name. Then aha nke ọzọ. Okay. The other one. Or you can also point the second one and say aha nke bo. You can just use the same expression for both of them to introduce their names to the people. Okay. They can also ask you, Kebe isi lota. Kebe isi lota. Where did you return from? Kebe isi lota. Where did you return from? If assuming you are not living in that vicinity, you are not in that state, you are coming from outside the country, especially, you can say Esim America if you are coming from America. Esim UK, Esim Lagos, wherever you are coming from, say where you are coming from, put your own name here. Okay. They can ask you more about your children. They can say, Hana Sokwa Igbo. Are they speaking Igbo? This can also be Hana Nokwa. Instead of saying Asokwa. Asokwa is, are they speaking? Do they speak Igbo? But if it's Hana Nokwa, changing S to N, is do they hear Igbo? Okay, hope they are hearing Igbo. But Hana Sokwa is, do they speak Igbo? Then you can say Hana So. obele obele. They are speaking small small. Or you can simply say hana asu or hana no Igbo, as the case may be. Then they can also ask nna hakwanu, assuming they don't know the father of the children. They can ask nna hakwanu, how about their father? Okay, then you say osoya anyibia, he didn't come with us. He didn't come with us. Osoya anyibia. Okay. Then they can ask you, Kedi ife inaru? If you are Anambra, you use ife. Otherwise, it will be Kedi ihe, changing F to H. Kedi ihe inaru? Okay, which means what do you do? What is your profession? What is your work? Then you can say, Ana me elekọta ndị ọbịa. Ana m azụ ahịa. If you're a business person, you say, Ana m azụ ahịa. If you are, this is for a nurse. Ana m elekọta ndị ọrịa. I'm a caregiver for sick people. And then ana m azụ ahịa, I'm a business person. Ana m arụ ọrụ bekee, I'm a civil servant or a salary earner. Okay? Or I'm working paid job, whatever is the case. Okay? They can say, Arụ amaka gị. They are just trying to praise you. Arụ amaka gị means you look fine, you are pretty. Okay? Your body is very fine. Arụ is body or ahụ. It can be ahụ amaka gị or arụ amaka gị. They are the same. You are looking good, okay, by your body. You now say imeela, thanks. They now say no, umuoma, welcome, beautiful children, wonderful children. You now say daalonu. This is where we draw the curtain. Thank you for watching. Please rewatch and be sure you are very conversant with them. If possible, share it with your friend and then your neighbors and those who might need it any moment. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. On the screen are videos we've selected which we think will be very helpful to you. Watch, click on any of them now to watch, and you'll be glad you did. See you in the next episode. Kemesia.